Well, the Arizona Cardinals are probably cooked for tomorrow because there are reports that Kyler Murray is going to miss the game. That means Jacoby Brissett is in line to start. And good luck to any Cardinals players, fantasy owners, including myself, because I own Marvin Harrison Jr. in fantasy football. Probably cooked, unless he's like, okay, I only trust this guy. Then he's going to pass it to him. But yeah, looks like Kyler Murray is going to be out. Tomorrow, the Arizona Cardinals they are visiting the Indianapolis Colts, who are 4-1, by the way. And for some reason, Daniel Jones, Danny Dimes himself, is playing MVP caliber football. Something I did not expect, something I down-talked. I'm not high on Daniel Jones at all, but he has surpassed my expectations. So credit to him, but I do think at some point he might fall back down to earth. But I'm just not high on Daniel Jones, but whatever, the Colts are 4-1 and they're rolling, right? Well, the Arizona Cardinals are already 2-3, and they're going to be without star quarterback Kyler Murray. So Trey Benson, Trey McBride, Marvin Harrison Jr. Debatable start. It might be right in the running back, so Benson may be a safe start, but don't know. We just don't know how it's going to shape up to be. Arizona Cardinals, man, God, really crazy because they're, like I said, they're 2-3. If you go to the standings right here, I'll show you guys what I'm looking at. If you go to the standings, they are sitting at dead last in the NFC West. 49ers are 4-1, surpassing my expectations. I do think that they'll fall down to earth at some point, but they've still played great defense. Cardinals are playing okay defense as well. Only 96 points scored against them, but they just aren't shaping up to finish games. Critical mistakes have caused 3 losses. Rams are 3-2. Seahawks are 3-2. But like I said, they are playing the Indianapolis Colts. If we scroll down and look at the Colts, they've only allowed 89 points. That's tied for one of the league's best defenses so far this league. They're 3-0 at home. Tomorrow they're at home, so they could likely be 4-0. And they have 163 points for. That, I think, leads the NFL. At least it leads the AFC. They have more points scored than some of the juggernaut teams like the Bills and even the Chiefs. Chiefs only have 125 points, but the 163 points so far for the Indianapolis Colts, absolutely insane. Let's see if anyone else surpasses 163. Only the Lions so far. So the Cardinals are technically playing some of the second best offense right now. I'm sorry, Cardinals. Colts. This is supposed to be about the Cardinals, but the Cardinals are playing the Colts. So if we go and take a look here at the 2025 total rankings so far, you're going to see that the Arizona Cardinals, bottom half of the league, all the way down here. Let's go ahead and zoom this in for you guys. They're all the way down here. 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26th in the league in total overall offense. Not good at all. Only 20.6 points per game for the Arizona Cardinals. And that's not good. Not good enough. And you're going to be rolling with backup quarterback Jacoby Brissett. I don't even know how old Brissett is anymore at this point. He's been a staple in career backups, and he's played some decent football. Trust me, he has. But overall, he's just not starter material anymore. That's like trying to revive Geno Smith. I told everyone him signing with the Raiders, I was like, it's not going to be going well. Jacoby Brissett probably trending right now. He is 32 years old, actually a little bit younger than I thought. Feels like he's been in the league a lot longer than just 26. But only 32 years old. He still can play, that's for sure. But he's in line to start. Arizona Cardinals preparing for Jacoby Brissett to start. If you go over here and look, Adam Schefter reports it. Start Sunday in place of Kyler Murray, who's dealing with a foot injury. Brissett will make his first start for the Cardinals against the Colts, a team he played for from 2017 to 2020. Oh, crap, that's right. Brissett did start for them for like 3 years. So, wow, that's actually, it's crazy. He's going to be going against his former team, who's 4-1. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But let's go ahead and look at some of the league leaders right now. We're going to look at their offense. So they rank, what, 26 in overall offense? We're all the way up here on the NFL website. You can go to total defense. Where did the Arizona Cardinals rank? They're like right there halfway in the league. They're allowing 19.2 points per game. Less than 3 touchdowns per game. That's actually pretty solid. I think the biggest thing they're going to struggle with is their passing. Let's see if their defense has been any good against the pass. It is not. They are allowing 254.2 yards per game, passing yards per game. And they're playing the Colts, and Danny Dimes has been rolling right now. They've got weapons on weapons on weapons. Tyler Warren, standout rookie tight end. You've got Michael Pittman, Alec Pierce. They've got some more depth. Adonai Mitchell, I think, is there. Who's going to be looking for kind of a revival sort of game because he had that like really crucial fumble. There's just a lot. The Colts have a lot going for them right now offensively. And the Arizona Cardinals secondary is struggling and allowing over 250 yards per game. If you let Danny Dimes pass you up like that, that's crazy. So we're going to have to see what happens tomorrow. If we get up rushing yards per game, let's see how the Arizona Cardinals are performing there. They are in the top third of the league with their rushing game, only allowing 92.4. Pretty good there. But there is a substantial jump from like second with the Packers all the way to the Cardinals, like from 77 to 92. You know, that's a lot. Getting to that, like allowing 100 rushing yards per game, that's when you're going to struggle. Like I said, they are playing the Indianapolis Colts. So if we go over back to the offense, look at the Colts. They are fourth in the league right now, 381 yards per game, 253 yards passing per game. Right around the average of what the Cardinals are allowing. So it looks like they're just going to even out. You do the whole Ross thing. And yeah, so 32.6 points per game for the Indianapolis Colts. If you go and look at their defense, they've been playing lights out on defense overall as well. Definitely the top half of the league, only allowing 17.8. And like I said, I think the Arizona Cardinals are scoring right under 21 points per game. So it could be tight overall, but that is with Kyler Murray at quarterback. Now you're going to be having Jacoby Brissett at quarterback. Don't get me wrong, Jacoby Brissett can play well. It's just how certain are we that he is going to play well? You're taking away most of the rushing attack from Kyler Murray. He's really good running the ball. But like I said, let's go ahead and look at rushing yards per game. And we're going to see how the Colts, because the Arizona Cardinals might just have to rely on Trey Benson and the rushing game. Where were the Colts? Did I pass them up? Yeah, it's like top half of the league, only allowing 98 rushing yards per game. So it's just something we're going to have to really think about. But they may just be cooked without Kyler Murray. They do have some weapons. Marvin Harrison Jr. trying to get back on track. But like I said, it's not a complete. It's not for sure. It's not for sure. If we go over to Jacoby Brissett, let's go and look at his Pro Football Reference, shall we? Been in the league since 2016. He's had a lot of playing under his belt. He really, truly has. I didn't realize he went straight to Indianapolis from New England. Okay. Wow. He did have that season in England. But overall, in 10 years in the league, he's 19-34 as a starter. He's passed for 61.1 completion percentage, 11,400 yards, 53 touchdowns, 24 interceptions. So he's throwing 1.4 touchdowns per interception. I think that's what that means. Not entirely the best, but it's not the worst we've seen out of any backup quarterback. That's sure. It's just really hard if you look at a fantasy perspective as well. It's really going to hurt. Like I said, I own Marvin Harrison Jr. in fantasy football. Now I'm kind of worried that he may not even be startable tomorrow, but he could just be the only target Jacoby Brissett goes to. So you just don't know how it's going to shape up. But the Arizona Cardinals, dude, they could just really be totally cooked without Kyler Murray. Not that I think Kyler Murray is the best quarterback in the league by far or anything, but they're probably better off with Kyler Murray, Jacoby Brissett. Arizona Cardinals rush, like I said, rush defense is solid. But you're going against Jonathan Taylor. You're going against Jonathan Taylor. If you go, I don't know if I checked out the Indianapolis Colts rushing yards per game. They're like, what, top 10 in the league right now. Averaging 128.2 yards per game. And I can guarantee that's all due to Jonathan Taylor, who has been on an absolute tear. Jonathan Taylor has been on an absolute tear. I also own Jonathan Taylor. So he got me like 3 touchdowns last week. And he's been playing lights out phenomenal. But like I said, overall, points per game wise, if you go and look, Indianapolis Colts are second in points per game, 32.6. Absolutely nuts. Only behind the Detroit Lions, who honestly, I will say, are surpassing my expectations so far because of all the coordinators they lost, and they lost a bunch of like position coaches as well. I am genuinely surprised that they've kept up the pace so far. They might fall back down to earth, but we will see. But Indianapolis Colts, I think, are surpassing everybody's expectations. I'm really happy for them, but they may just completely smear the Arizona Cardinals tomorrow. And Kyler Murray missing a game with foot injury is just not good for the team. It's not good for the team. I want you guys to tell me your thoughts down in the comments below, because I may have some hot takes. You guys, the more you watch my videos, the more you're going to find out I have some hot takes, or you may not agree just with everything I say, but that's totally fine. Just let me know what you think down in the comments below. Tell me what you like about what I say. Tell me what you don't like about what I say, and I can have a conversation with you about it. I don't like to argue, but I will be like, hey, I'll try to make my point. But just go ahead and engage in the comments below. Tell everyone what you think, and then hopefully you get some traction on that. And if you guys enjoyed the video, you've made it this far, and you've listened to me ramble, smash the subscribe button. Honestly, if you've made it this far in the video, you have to press subscribe, because like, if you can listen to me talk for this long, you may as well just keep listening. So thank you. Anyways, hit the like, leave your comments down below. Thanks for watching, guys. Much love. Arizona Cardinals probably cooked without Kyler Murray against the Indianapolis Colts, who are 4-1, surpassing expectations. Deuces.